Wilcoxon matched pair test. Wilcoxon matched pair test is non-parametric test, very close to paired t-test, which is the test to see the change before and after for the same group. Wilcoxon matched pair test is used for ordinal type of data, or if the data are interval or ratio but changed or transformed into ranks. So the uses of Wilcoxon matched pair test is to test the change for one group before and after if the data is in ordinal format, or if the data are not normally distributed. Let's explain the process of calculation of Wilcoxon matched pair test through example. Let's assume we measure the employee satisfaction before and after new incentive system applied in a specific company, and let's assume this is the result of the study. The first step is to determine the difference for each subject before and after the implementation of the new system. The next step is to determine the ranking. It's important to note that the ranking ignores the sign. So we base the ranking on the absolute numbers. So the lowest reading is 3. However, it's repeating twice. So we assign 1.5 for each. The next reading is 4. And it's also repeating. So we assign 3.5 for each. Then the next reading is 6. So we assign rank 5. Then the last is 7. And we assign rank 6. The next step is to determine the ranks associated with the least frequent sign. Basically, we are looking at the rank that are derived from the number with a positive and negative sign as well. In this case, it's only the ranks of 1.5 and 3.5. We sum now the values of ranks of least frequent, and the result is 5, and we call this calculated t-value. Solving for expected t will result in 10.5. So we have all variables for z equation where t is calculated earlier as 5, and expected t-value is 10.5, and n is 6. Solving for z value will result in 0.68. The z-value of 95% confidence is 1.96. Since the calculated z-value is lower than 1.96, we cannot reject null hypothesis, so we have to accept null hypothesis.